Mr. X and Liz Tranny here. I hope you're well, guys. Yeah, just a quick video here of another bike auction that was held last month at HJ Pew's, and what a fantastic auction it was indeed. Look at that. That was the Yamaha Banshee, the Yamaha RD350 YPVS engine quad bike that Ozzy Osbourne nearly killed himself on. That went for, unfortunately, only 22k plus all the premiums and the VAT, etc. that you have to pay. Just bear in mind that I say with any auction there is premiums to pay and buyer's fees, but only 22k. Thought it might go for a bit more, but there you go. Some lovely bikes at the auction. Look, lovely classic bikes of the sort of 70s, 80s and 90s mainly, and some newer stuff, but yeah, Kawasaki, is it a KM90? That only went for about 750, I think it was. That was a fine example, very clean indeed. There was a couple of fizzes out there, look, you like the fizzes. They went for 2.5k, 2.5 to 3 grand. Another little Kawasaki KH there, look lovely. And a couple of Yamaha TYs in the background. I think they went for 7 to 900. And look at this, this is another prize at the auction. Quite a lot of people took some interest in this bike, the RD250 LC, a very clean example. No crash damage that I could see. Polished up expansion chambers there, look at it all, nose fairing. And a belly pan, which I'm not sure if they were standard or not. Can't remember. I don't remember them having a belly pan, but I know they did. I know the later YPVS had a belly pan, etc. But I didn't think the RD250 had one. Anyway, that went for 5k, so that held its price well. But yeah, those RDs now, they really are in demand, aren't they? You don't see that many around. And again, there was lots and lots of dirt bikes there. And you know, dirt bikes, wow, what a thing to have. You know, that is probably, dirt biking is probably one of the main sort of niche sectors where, you know, you can have a bike, you can ride like a hooligan and have fun on it and retain your license. But look at that, the WR500, never seen one of those before. Import from America, I think. I don't think that bike actually sold. I guess it didn't reach the reserve price. Very rare machine, but it goes like the proverbial off a shovel. And yeah, there was like a road registered Supermoto there, another Yamaha, and this one was a special one, I think. This is the Chesterfield Yamaha Donny Schmidt replica. Look at that. That's a lovely machine. That went for, I think, 3.5k, that one. And what could get any better? Look at this, a Yamaha YZ 465. My goodness, that does, yeah, that goes like the proverbial off a shovel indeed. Now that went for 5 grand, and look at it. Yeah, that bike again. All these bikes have come from, I think, mainly, well, all those Yamahas, I think, from one collector. And yeah, they obviously looked after them, and I guess didn't ride them that much, to be honest. Again, if you've got a lot of bikes, I guess you're not going to ride all of them, are you? You're going to probably stick to 1 or 2. That's the XL600R. I think that went for 3.5k, that Honda XL. Not 100% actually on that one. I'll have to look that up to be sure, but you can have a look at the prices on HJ Pew's website. Look at that. There's some Honda Monkey bikes. Wow, a brace of them. They went for between 2.5 and 3k, I think, which again, a lot cheaper than what they used to sell for. I've seen one of those go for 7 grand at an auction. And yeah, very nice indeed. As I say, lots of dirt bikes, lots of red there. Like a sea of red, some trikes. And I'm not really into trikes, but ultimately, I guess, you know, you've got to have a bit of fun and you've got to try one out. If I guess you don't know what you're missing until you try it, just like tranny, I guess. And this is something I saw. This caught my eye: a CRF 450, and yeah, some little modifications on that bike which stood out to me. I'm not sure where that came from, but XL rims, a long range fuel tank, some straps on it to help you sort of lift the bike, etc. That to me was a pretty special bike. That only went for 3.5k, and I'm surprised at that, because say that bike did look rather trick. Whoever got that, I think it's got a bargain. Very nice machine indeed. And yeah, there was excuse me, there was a lot of mini motos, and those mini motos, oh look, there's a jigsaw, a Honda jigsaw. Fancy putting that back together again for the rest of your life, go for it. But yeah, lots of mini motos. Look at that, Camel, BMW replica, all sorts of machines there. Those are going for a couple of £100. There's like a Pooch, look at that, you don't see that much, do you, anymore? That went, I think, for 700, the Pooch. And yeah, it was a fantastic day. So I recommend you get yourselves down to the auction, have a look. Oh, before I forget, yeah, there was some KTM Orange Army, EXC 200. There was 2 KTM EXC 380s, and that's a KTM Freeride. The 380s went for high 3000s, I think, 335, 36, probably about the right sort of money. And again, they were clean examples. These aren't your usual dirt bikes that have been thrashed around the field. No, somebody's obviously looked after these, and if they have taken them out, they've been careful. But yeah, anyway guys, get your asses down to a bike auction if you can. I think you'll enjoy it. Have a look at the catalogue, there's some coming up very soon. Keep your eyes peeled, and again, thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you like it. Leave me a comment if you don't. I'm always very pleased to hear what your thoughts are. Okay guys, one other thing, just remember, these are my videos for my own purposes, they're not yours. Alright guys, Mr. X and his tranny now signing out. Oi oi, see you soon, ciao.